I'm here. I was looking at my phone. Hey, it's me today. Again. After the last stream that I did yesterday. Wait, no, I deleted that one. I haven't streamed in an amount of time. I don't know, something like that. Let's just go with that. Anyway. Yeah, plan again was still to do to... It's okay. All right. Let's start up the episode type of thing here. Okay. Using the Abyssal Trident last time, I thought, hey, let's go for some of the other weird weapons that I haven't really gotten particularly good runs with. And today, the plan was Toothpick. I still have a bunch of other things out here ready to be used, mostly just for the sake of potentially getting some lifesteal weapons. They've been pretty effective in runs, and if I'm just choosing a survival build, I should be able to get a Toothpick upgrades eventually. Maybe not easily, which is what I was going to say, but eventually over the course of a run. Just I'm not going to get it as one of the immediate weapons showing up here. Other than that, of course, we're going to have to go do like emergency door. Oh, maybe just do like a shield focused runs. That might be something fun to do too. Trying to think, what other weapons have I just not had good runs with up to this point? Comb. I use the comb, but now we got the legendary version of the comb that is so much better, everything like that. Maybe Wrecking Ball. Whatever. Let's see how Toothpick goes. I'm not gonna promise anything, because this weapon is difficult, even for a survival weapon. The whole charging up mechanic makes it extra slow in a way that I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, hey, welcome everyone. I think I might be doing that as like a format for a little while. Yeah, I'm not even starting out with it here. I'll be doing this as a format for a little while where I'm just like, okay, we'll do like stream for one weapon, and then I'll go and do real run afterwards, that sort of thing. I like how that worked. Like you get the initial sort of look at the weapon, quickly followed by a real run. Probably in a way that, as far as what people who actually want Dead Cells content goes, probably would prefer. Which is to say, not me talking about Final Fantasy games for 10 hours. Or I don't know, you like Final... Maybe you're a huge fan of the Final Fantasy part of the discussion part of the stream. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Well, then in that case, there's the streams. Okay. Oy. But anyway, yeah, still though, plan, use some of the more unusual, underused type of weapons here. Try and make them work. Maybe. Although I was told last time that one of the things I really should have tried with the Trident, I tridented. No, that didn't really work. But was trying to just do damage over time. Good applicator for damage over time. Many hit weapons. I mean, I should have probably known that from my time with Risk of Rain 2 or something, playing Commando. It's just like that's what that character really excels at more than anything else, because, you know, guns akimbo and all that sort of deal. Have you tried the gold build that turns you immortal in late game with Dead Inside Soldier gold plating? Dead Inside Soldier gold plating. What specifically do people do to get that much gold? Because, you know, they have significantly changed up how like the major way that you would be getting gold up to this point was trying to use the gold, Midas Blood. But that has been... You get significantly less gold from that these days. So I don't really know what the best big gold collecting methodology is at this point in time. Something, I assume, but... I don't know. You get the last boss with 100k gold, you're virtually immortal. I don't know. The last boss does a lot of damage. Actually, maybe I do want Indulgence. I I got some good use out of Indulgence last time as well. I mean, yeah, it was a legendary version of it and everything, but I also do like the idea of being able to take curses a lot and not having to worry about it. Playing Dead Cells in 2020. What do you mean by that? What do you think, this is career suicide or something? Yeah, stuns the victim. That'd not be too bad if I can get the cash for it. Plus 20%, can't be interrupted. Well, yeah, things can't be interrupted. 50% when you're at max HP. I'm going to try and see if I can find... I mean, as soon as I get a good version of the toothpick, I'm going to try and see if I can find some sort of Healy type of weapon. One of those weapons that has, like, small wheels on it that allows you to, you know, just by going on your heels, skate around everywhere. It's very cool. I just heard about it today. Gold plating has weird scaling with huge health pools. Oh, that might... You know, I have not actually tried that. Maybe that might be something worth checking out at some point in time. Especially if I'm just having... You know, I was just talking about, like, doing maybe some of these suboptimal weapons. If I happen to get something that was really not working otherwise, go in with that. Dead Inside along with Soldier's Endurance is usually a pretty easy way to try and get a lot of extra survivability, even on like a 5-cell mode. So doesn't surprise me there that you would end up taking that. Although Dead Inside, of course, still has... Am I not going to be able to get enough money here? Well, I mean, I do have Indulgence. Yeah, let's just try and go with this then. Yeah, here, let's, okay. Let's start breaking down some barriers. And by barriers, I mean gold doors for the sake of getting money. Because I want to actually afford, you know, the weapon that I'm supposed to be doing this run with sooner than later. Right? Go with the gold pickaxe, gold making mutations in the beginning, respec for health affixes. Okay, so actually, this, I don't know. It's like, there might be some sort of weird... Okay. There might be some sort of weird scaling with that, but that also just does sound like it's a pretty clear sort of way to get a... only one, though. Pretty clear sort of good synergy that was probably very much intended in the game and all that. I don't know. I think that'd probably be pretty good. I mean, obviously, I do think the pickaxe is just, in general, a decent weapon, as it's not too difficult. Yeah, it depends on how well you're playing the game and everything like that. But it's usually not too difficult to get a good amount of Meowny to get the critical working, especially if you have the legendary version of it. Yeah, this is the one that I wanted. All right. So yeah, even if you're not charging stuff up, it's got a pretty decent hit time in there. Then, of course, the charge does do, what, the highest DPS, I think, in the entire game? But, you know, you'll never actually see that. That's idealized DPS, so, you know. I don't think it's going to work more often than not. But trying to use Toothpick here, at least that's the plan. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Do have Indulgence. Let's just go. I guess I'm planning to use this here, then. Which is fine. I mean, this is really not the time to be messing around with curses, of course. Given, well, it's this weapon. But, you know, I also do... Stun Grenade, I think, is also going to have a good amount of yeah, I got nothing. Good amount of synergy with this sort of weapon. And really any survival weapon, of course. Just overall. It's a good one. What to do? I don't know. I don't have anything. I don't have good ideas. What doesn't kill me? Why not? Don't use that enough. Do I now? The run is probably Chinese Hollow Knight. We're not back on that just yet. And it's not just Chinese language. It's also Steel Soul. For some reason. These are the two modifiers that you made me put on that run through of Hollow Knight. Which, you know, two extremely thematically similar sort of modifiers there. You can see exactly how one plays into the other, right? Anyway. Oh, good. Well, here, this is a good opportunity to... Yeah? So, yeah. Obviously, the smaller version is a lot more effective, but it's also temporary. I don't know. We'll see. But, hey, that should take out most regular enemies that are of any difficulty. Ooh. Wow. Third hit the... Huh. Wow, I didn't even know the Giant Killer had that as the legendary thing now. That's pretty cool. Of course, we've done plenty of Giant Killer. It's a decent weapon. It's a questionably decent weapon. Obviously, good against bosses, bad against pretty much everything else. All right, you. No, not quite. Well, whatever. Look, I'll take... That was still more than enough damage to take it down pretty easily. But then again, this is... Why did I do that? For some reason, I didn't read... whatever, it doesn't matter. What was I saying? Okay, I forgot now. Suppose it doesn't really matter. I mean, hey, we can go and finish Hollow Knight if you really want to. What was that stream yesterday even? What a weird, horrible stream yesterday's one was. By the way, if you're wondering, I did indeed get the boneless chicken wings that I said that I was going to. There you go. And they're good. And I mean, I still have a good amount left. It's like I got a lot. I've been working my way through that. Finished up the honey mustard ones this morning, which was pretty good. Now that's a breakfast, baby. Honey mustard coated fried chicken. What happened yesterday? Well, yesterday we were supposed to do the same stream that I'm doing right now, except instead it turned into me playing Steel Soul Hollow Knight and just like I don't even like the topics of conversation. Hey, I love the stupid dog thing. I think I got a good thing going right now. Yes, the Sand Swonas. No, not quite. Now, at least it's pretty easy to get enemies to kind of fall into your devious trap. Okay. No. Okay, fine. We can do this too. Oh, I don't like the amount of spikes that are up here. Oh, for real. All right. Come on now. Oh, we discussed who's Doc's goodest girl. I don't like. Sometimes you just do things and you don't really consider. Fine, and you don't really consider what those things even mean. No, you don't. Oh, I should do like a shield focused run. It's been so long. It's been a while. It's like I feel like I could definitely get some practice with shielding as of recent. And there we go. Just wait until he gets right back up, just so that he knows that I am about to just cleave his face in with a cartoonishly oversized nail bat. There you go. All right. And thankfully, you know, one of the things the toothpick does have is a very generous... it's a very generous hitbox. Hey... Mm-hmm. Well, standard zombie, you know what? That should be easy enough to do that. There you go. Oh, I don't like curse areas still. Oy. Iron Staff is fun. Iron Staff is an interesting one, and it also does give you the synergies with parries, which I think is neat just by itself. It's just, yeah, you can't control how the big thing with the Iron Staff, more than anything else, is that you can't really control how exactly you end up using the parry often, due to the fact that it's on, what, the first hit? What is it exactly? I don't even remember. So annoying. No, you don't. All right. There we go. Ugh. Man, I saw burgers with veggie patty for breakfast. Yeah, I mean, I guess I did have Did also, I mean, I'm also actually actively eating a coffee. Why did I say it like that? Well, at least I got rid of most of it. There you go. Hey, give me a heal. Oh, wait, no, these are secondary items. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. Never do good with Nerves of Steel. Nerves of Steel, I really like Nerves of Steel, but then they changed it so that it had a lot less ammo in it, and that... Well, at least I got the 60. Then they changed it so it had a lot less ammo in it, and that made it so much harder to use. Maybe I should go back and give it an old spin one more time. Do quite like it. Yeah. Just chase down. You just chew up some coffee beans. Not the chocolate-covered variety. We're talking just fresh. Not even roasted. Fresh coffee beans. And then just chase it down with the hottest water you've ever drank. See, I didn't kill him. Yeah. Oh. Dang, I thought that was going to work. Whatever. There you go, baby. That's how you do it. Okay. Dead Cell should have a comically large hammer that makes a squeaky sound when hit. I mean, it got like the Flint. Go get the Eek Hammer from Paper Mario. If they ever get that sweet Nintendo money. And this is... Right, no, you can't get healing from projectiles. What am I even thinking? Gotta go get stuff from this. Mr. Bean style. Is that how Mr. Bean does it? Is that why Mr. Bean's called Mr. Bean? I never actually asked that question before. No, this is unfortunate. Yeah, get up here. Oh, wow, that was it? No. Ridiculous. I didn't even want to buy that. I was trying to re-roll again. Well, as you do. All right. Yeah, it's first hit only. I was trying to remember. Is it one of those ones that's like first hit or third hit type of thing? Oh, hey, and of course we roll right into the head that of course. Oh, here we go. Now I'll get some healing, sort of. Questionably. Roll right into the head that you get for never getting hit in a run. Oh boy. Good stuff. Huge fan of the game mocking me in such a clear and obvious way. Once again, one of the best items, of course, for using with the lifesteal mechanic. Well, I was using the game timer. I mean, you can always just check in. It's just like, hey, how long has the stream been going? Well, the stream's been going for 20 minutes and 2 seconds. 20 minutes and 2 seconds. In case you were wondering about that. Is a head update going to PS4? I have no idea. It's still in beta is the thing. So technically you have to opt into this. And I think it's Steam only, so I don't know. We were speculating on that yesterday too. It's just like, why is it taking so long? It's like, I think it's probably just because they don't want to put out a curse-related update. That they just like, I don't know, man. I don't think people are going to like this one. Even though it is very much something that you got to do only on very high-level difficulties. It's like, I don't know. It makes sense to me, at least. Curse update is still in beta? It's been like that since October? I know, right? There you go. Still waiting on any like other updates or whatever, but like, yeah, I'm still getting pretty regular stuff on that that like reviewing the heads video, you know, that one that I did. I'm still getting people being like, hey, yo, why can't I get these? And I'm like, it's not even anywhere close to out just yet. I don't know. Ugh. How little of a life I have. Oh, hey, yeah, you were here yesterday too. I mean, I'm doing this stream, so what does that say about me? Yeah. Okay, okay. You know what is out? Lunacid. It is, it's true. You can go and play Lunacid 1.0 right now if you so wanted to. And I don't know, maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know what you like. Do you enjoy Lunacid? I'd recommend it. I had fun with it. And probably would have continued to have fun with it if I continued to play it, but it's just like, oh, that's so much work though. I finished the game entirely back when it was in pre-alpha, and that was all I was commissioned to do, as you know. Probably take this one. 40% extra damage, but it's just like, you know, so just get 40% extra damage. Guess the devs are busy with a new game. Yeah, who knows? There's also apparently some sort of like employment, like getting sued for like wrongful termination of employment, but that was apparently something that we've only found one article on. So I don't really know how big of a deal that is, but that was weird. Yeah. So who knows why it's taken so long to come out, but it seems to be a thing. Pick on you for this weapon choice. I mean, the weapon choice is to keep things fresh, you know. It's not... Look, we could always just go with the meta for every single one of these runs. And trust me, it would be a lot easy. Katana means Japanese sword. It means a single-edged Japanese sword. Yes, it does. Anna and Kat are also characters in the hit series of video games WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games, of which I think I'm probably gonna go get, at the very least, get it together soon enough. Now that I actually own a Switch for real, because I would very much enjoy that. I really like the WarioWare games, but I haven't played any since Touched. Made in Wario Soaru. He owns a Switch for real. I do. I was gifted it by Second Guy. That's right. It was a Christmas gift from Second Guy. Everybody thank him. And my gift to him is letting him be on the Sonic Mania series that I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna. I have no money. I'll have to figure out something. Thanks, Second Guy. I'll let him watch me play Suika game. No. I gotta do something, though. Okay, chat, you gotta help me. We gotta figure out what I should be getting Second Guy for a gift now. Anyway. Hey, welcome to Dead Cells. We're doing Toothpick. It's already not going great. It's already of a questionable quality stream and, game today. Wow, that's a good look. Already a questionable quality stream and play runs. We'll see kind of how that's going. Anyway, we're just come on in. We're continuing to complain about how this update still hasn't come out of beta. Hey. No, let's not get cursed. Man, how many? No, not you. The one that's not you. Take this, dude. I mean, I can make Second Guy a nice home-cooked meal. Or something like that. Damn it! Stupid. Like, it was right on the edge. Doing the dash there set me directly up for going right into the werewolf there. Man. Maybe I should just stop going to cursed areas at this point. I'm starting to feel like that might be a decent idea. Dang, and I like the black hole head. It lets me make all the Soundgarden references that I want. I mean, okay, how many... Hey, Mr. Inferno Fireman, how many Soundgarden references can you make? Okay, fine, you got me. It's just the one. But it's a good one. It's a good reference. Anyway. How much to force you to play Pal World? 100,000 points or 100 gifted subs, whichever one you feel like giving me. And you're like, that is highway robbery. And you're correct. I am robbing you. Give me money. But also, what is Pal World? You are going to have to explain that to me because I have never heard of that game. Whatever it may or may not be. Pokemon. Oh, that's the gun Pokemon game. I remember when that was when the trailer for that one came out, and everybody was just like, yeah, look. And if you just crop off this part of the image, you're just like, oh, look, it's Pokemon Arceus. They're finally making a sequel. Oh wait, that's a semi-automatic rifle. Wait, look a little bit closer. Yep, that's a Glock. That is a Glock. Got the Tech 9 right there. But anyway, well, I mean, if you people are like, this is what Pokemon always should have been. I don't. Who plays Pokemon and thinks that? Like, damn, dude, what if I could just jump in with my, like, high caliber rifle? Let me tell you, it's like, no, I don't care if Alakazam has 10,000 IQ and is tougher than a charging Indian elephant or whatever it was that has said back in the first generation Pokemon. It's not gonna stand up to my literal bazooka. Oh, at least they're upfront about the enslavement of the species. Is that a good thing? Like, I feel like this is the sort of thing like, oh, well, at least these superheroes are upfront about being lawless vigilantes. It's like, is that what we want? Is that what we wanted? Because I don't know. I don't think so. There are some of those things that it's like you can't bring attention to, because otherwise what are you even doing? You can't just admit that you're doing a bad job. Like and then not change anything. Oh, that guy's name was Enharmonia. What a nerd. Anyway, okay. Man, we are finishing Hollow Knight? I mean, we can if you really want to, but I'm sort of already... I feel like I'm kind of on a tear of bad runs, but runs. All right, go give me that croissant over here then, I suppose. Gotta admit, it's a fresh angle. You know, it is, and true. I think that's one of the main things that people have wanted from Pokemon for a really long time, which is something new, different, interesting. It's like it is a formula that works. It is a formula that works, and it's worked since 1995. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's no room to grow or change or anything like that for a nearly 30-year-old series. Are guns the right way to go? I don't think so. I, Dr. Inferno Firebird, am not into shooting small animals with guns, especially of human level intelligence like Pokemon are. I'll say that right now. And I don't know if a video game like that is going to sell me on it. I mean, it might. I don't know. Like, if you do, in fact, force me to play that game, we'll see how I feel by the end of it. Maybe I'll be all like, you know what, guys? You're right. All Pokemon really needed was guns. Like, I was skeptical, but I have been convinced. I'm honestly shocked that, yeah, firearms is really all it took. But you know my history though with gunplay in video games, and whoo boy, generally not the best. The least horny as possible run of Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, that would probably just be the normal run of Baldur's Gate 3. When do I ever play a game extra hornily? I feel like I play games in a very prudish fashion, if anything. The the conversations that occur during gameplay are the ones that tend to be a lot more questionable. Like, I want to rob at gunpoint those kids that challenge you between cities and Pokemon. Well, okay, I don't think that's like that is an entire thing where the obsession with using Pokemon to solve all problems, even for, hey, I still got the same head, even for, like, you know, actual criminal activities and everything. I don't think that's going to go away if you introduce more guns into the series. I mean, Pokemon already had guns. We all remember very, very clearly, you know, looking through how Pokemon, the anime, was censored, and how they very much did used to have guns places. Like, there was that one guy who pointed a rifle in Ash's face there. You can still go find pictures of that. And everything. It's just, it's very famous. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that they factored into the gameplay at all. Do you want me to go and pull up a picture of Ash getting a gun pointed at his face? Oh, nice. Now that is actually a good weapon to get a healing. You know, are we really going to be starting to call the community around here good girls? Good girls. Yeah, I gotta keep the second one in there because it does give that good Pokemon Ash gun. Yeah, oh, okay. Actually, it was not a rifle; it was a handgun. Let me just go get this one right here. Why are they so obsessed with using WebP files now on Google image searches? I don't understand that. What even is a WebP file? Anyway, where is this? Here we are. WebP files are a sin, indeed. Okay, anyway. Now then. Deserved. I mean, yeah, probably. But that doesn't mean that Ash should get shot in the face. Are overly horny. I mean, look, that doesn't necessarily mean that I need to indulge their horniness. Much like in real life, I don't need to indulge anybody's horniness. And y'all can just deal with that. Oh, okay. No, I didn't get hit there. You can be as horny as you want around me, but that doesn't mean that I need to even recognize or acknowledge it. Well, I mean, I guess that's the same word, but you know what I'm talking about. I dare you. Be as horny as you want. And I will, ignore it. Okay. Downward smash. I guess get 75% damage reduction, sure. And what do we got? You know, I'll take it. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. All right. But yeah, it's like you can't make me. I mean, it's like we were already talking about Baldur's Gate last time too, in the Forbidden stream, in the Forbidden Hollow Knight stream. It's like I'm telling you. You can get through those. Actually, I do remember and yeah, I actually thought about it more. The point in time that I quit playing Baldur's Gate 1, I think, was when I was in town and I think it was attacked by bandits or something like that. There was like some sort of event that happened. And what occurred after that was that I think I tried casting Lightning Bolt without realizing that it bounces and got so totally obliterated at that point that I was just like, oh, I'll come back to this game later. And I never came back to it. So it's like I should give old Baldur's Gate another try. Yeah, by the way, lightning spells bounce and they pierce. Do remember that if you're playing Dungeons & Dragons. There you go. And what do you got? Nothing. Invisible is kind of like okay. WebP is an image format that was created like Google 10 years ago to be more efficient and lossless than other formats. Okay, fair enough. Still, though, I find it frustrating that they're trying to make me use it. I still don't know what this whole thing about the bear in Baldur's Gate is. I mean, I think it's pretty much, it's exactly what it says on the tin, but you know. I feel like I can't really assume that. Not with this chat. Absolutely not. Still though, like I said, I would not play it horny. Like I don't play, video games are not horny to me. I don't find video games horny. They are a place where we do not do horny things. I mean, if the game itself is horny, I'm not gonna complain or anything like that. But I'm not there to make it any worse than it already is. That's what I'm saying about that. I find this a naturally non-horny space for me. Like everything that's happening on screen right now, not horny. Ugh. Maybe that's just me. You can have intercourse with a bear. What's so confusing about that? That doesn't sound like something they would put in a video game. Like that's my point here. I don't believe you. You can believe what you want. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just saying that I don't play. This is not like a judgment on anybody else or anything like that. I just don't play video games hornily. I think I can very confidently say that I've never gotten a boner playing a video game. If anybody has asked, like, hey, Mr. Inferno Fireman, have you gotten a boner playing a video game? I can confidently say no. I think you should play more hentai games. It's true, I don't really play a whole lot of hentai games. Yeah. Should I? You got any suggestions? Not even Aphrodite from Hades? I mean, again, it's like that. Yeah, it's there, but like I'm gonna be honest, no, it didn't do anything for me. Besides, I feel like there's 1,000 other Hades characters that people would probably say first before Aphrodite even. And Aphrodite, of course, does not wear clothes. People would be like, oh, but what about Nyx? Oh, what about the Artemis? What about like whoever else? I don't know. The real colorful cast of characters that appears in the hit video game Hades by Supergiant Studios. Yeah, Nyx is the hottest character. I knew that y'all would be down bad for Nyx. I knew people would be down bad for Nyx once they change your character model. I mean, I don't know about like original Nyx, but she was just kind of like a woman in a hood. But you know, after that, when she got the glow up, you know, I don't even know your mom in the hit video game Bophades. How do you not remember that? You talked to her in between every single run. Unless you didn't, in which case you are a horrible son. Foster mom, stepmom, whatever. Stepmom, what are you doing in the dryer? See, I told you, not horny. He's just not horny. I got nothing. It's not there. It's like you're gonna have to go outside the realm of video games. If you want it to be like properly horny for me. Like I said, I'll acknowledge it's there, but it doesn't do anything. Grandma Demeter, is it Demeter or Demeter? I don't remember. I don't remember how to pronounce these names at this point. It's been a while since I played Hades. But like, yeah, no, she's got a thing. She's got stuff going on, but again, not horny stuff going on. Dionysus. I guess if you like party dudes, which you might, I don't know. So we have to talk about like 50 Shades of Grey or something. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't find Shifty Shades of Grey to be particularly horny, but yeah, I guess I would find 50 Shades of Grey hotter than a video game. I guess unfortunately this is what I'm saying. I guess this is what I'm saying. You know what? I'm gonna have to stick to my guns on this. I would find 50 Shades of Grey hotter than any video. Why is everything cursed? But anyway. Yeah, okay. Well, if this is the only choice that I have to not get cursed this time, this is the only choice that I have to not get cursed this time. What can I even say? Didn't even get the 8 minutes here. Well, it is what it is. All right. It's all cursed because you deleted the VOD. Yeah, well, do you blame me? Is anime more horny than video games? Ugh. I guess. Unfortunately, that is another. I'm gonna have to say yes on that one too. And it's like I do not find anime horny at all. If you want me to stop finding a character attractive, make me watch the anime they're in. Does anybody else have that? Anybody else feel that way? It's just like, man, I don't know. Yours gotten a lot less hot now that I've watched the Spy Family thing. She really has nothing to do in that show, does she? Nah. I was kind of surprised. I sort of thought that be more of an active character. Which is still bad. I mean, I still never talked about watching Spy Family. Can we do that? Can we do that discussion now rather than trying to figure out what I find attractive? What are you doing? There you go. And I still have, of course, the stupid thing here. Whatever. Oh, and that still hit me. This weapon's so slow. It's embarrassing. The horny bait character doesn't get to do too much in the show. Is she the horny bait character? I didn't even know. I honestly, I will be perfectly honest with you. I do not know what the Dojin situation is like with Spy Family. I'm guessing it's either, or that's or the other woman that appeared that I can't remember the name of. Got the white hair. What's her name? Somebody knows her name. Oh my God, it's so slow. It's so slow. Day something. Yeah, they all got like theme names. Like she's like Daybreak, and you got Tasagare there, and that sort of stuff. But I do not remember. Those are the characters. Once again, this is the sort of this is my insight into the Dojin community related to that. She's the fan favorite as far as I can tell. I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna really tell you. Which grinding spirit that comes from mixing flour and dough? A Dojin. Yes, exactly. It means like same people. Like a group of people. Alright. That's some sort of thing. I can literally... Do you want me to give you the etymology for Dojin? Like Dojinshi. Alright. The horniest character are from Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I'm assuming Makima. And maybe the one girl that I can't remember the name of from Chainsaw Man. Kobeni? What was her name? Something like that. Those are the two who I would assume. Yeah. And there we go. We haven't even mentioned Polnareff. Yeah, I guess so, right? Reze is somehow the worst. I don't even know who that is. Who is that? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. Maybe we should just go restart the toothpick showcase or whatever it is at this point in time. Movie coming? Movie? Oh, they're making a movie now? Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen I know nothing about. Wait, did I ban that one or something from having people make me watch it or whatever? The Bomb Devil? I don't even know who that is. I mean, that's kind of the problem with Chainsaw Man. They have a, well, let's say rotating cast of characters for reasons. No! Yes! Close. Restart the Hollow Knight. Why would I restart it? I didn't lose. It would still be ongoing. Do you want to just go and... Okay, chat, fine. Do you want to just go and straight up do like a 4-hour marathon? Dr. Inferno Firebird does cool... Oh my god. God, with how badly this is going, I'm sort of feeling like I should. I haven't even gotten to the first boss yet. Yeesh. No, I mean, I knew it was going to be bad, right? Fine, here, you know what? Let's see what the old poll has to say. The old Polnareff. Joe, what do you got? Leave it up to the wisdom of everybody else. Can we look at pictures of Asmongold's room? Of course we can. Let me just go get those out right now while we're waiting, I suppose. Let's go with this, like, really, you know, they'll look again at, like, Asmongold's room. As we all know, as we're all very well aware of, just like it, and you can even see there's you got like a World of Warcraft in the background. My ult, I am not that rich or popular. Got what appears to be like dog bowls at the feet, all that sort of stuff. Like, what does it actually have? Oh, here we go. Continue Dead Cells has one pretty resoundly bleh. All right. Okay. Now then. The fuck. Asmongold, one of the most popular streamers on this here platform we like to call Twitch.tv. How much of this is a set for him? I don't know what that means. All right. Okay. Let's start this one up again. I'm just going to start up the entire... Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Had a fun time using the Abyssal Trident, but today I want to... let's try it again. Okay, starting 5, 4, 3, 2. He's rich. He's got to be playing up the aesthetic. How do you play up that aesthetic? How do you play that up? How do you play that up? Like, oh yeah, baby, no. Anyway, okay. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, we all had a lot of fun with Trident, which means now I think I want to try out some other, perhaps questionably useful weapons. Today, Toothpick, which I've already done a few runs with, and they've been terrible. And to try and make this work a little bit better, I also have a whole bunch of other weapons that shouldn't get in the shop rotation, so I probably won't get a Toothpick at the very beginning, but I should be able to get it from a shop later on easy enough. Now, the reason is because I want one of those lifesteal weapons. I want some sort of weapon to be there for lifesteal to try and help me get through what is going to be something of a tough run. Toothpick is big. It is, even before you factor in the whole gimmick of it, being able to charge it up to deal extra damage, one that is still a slow weapon nonetheless. Big reach, which is great and everything. Oh, well, could actually start with one. Big reach, but, well, hey, it's got the highest DPS of any weapon in the entire game for the critical, which cannot be realized in any way due to the fact that the weapon breaks after, you know, getting that critical. Man, it gets faster. I don't know. I've never found this weapon particularly good. Which I don't think is a very unpopular opinion. I cannot... Like, chat, okay, right now. Anybody here big fans of the toothpick? Big fan... Like, how do you use it? If you are a big fan of the toothpick, how do you end up making this work as a weapon? Because this... It just seems... There's that thing I talk about an awful lot where you gotta have the power of weapons be proportional to how hard it is to use them. And I think that Toothpick is one of those weapons that I would definitely classify a little bit more as a skill weapon. Maybe not exactly, but trying to figure out what the specific times that you can manage to use this, charge up the full thing. It's sort of like using Nerves of Steel, but obviously, instead of having that be on every single weapon, you can only have it for a short amount of time after using it once. It's also kind of hard to even get the fully charged up one here. At least I do get, of course, enemies teleporting to me. You know what, sure. I do get enemies teleporting to me, which makes it a little bit easier to queue up the whole charging, but I don't know. I haven't played Dead Cells in over a year. I don't even know why I still watch you play. Well, that was not the question I asked. Anyway. Thanks, chat. Really coming through here for me. Anyway, I disable it before even entering a run. It's goofy, but I don't use it. Toothpick is just bad. Okay, so there's like, really, nobody has any good suggestions. Well, let's be honest, I kind of saw that coming. Because, like, usually I can figure out at least some sort of good build. Although occasionally, you know, in the comment section, I do get some good suggestions afterwards. Kappa. Okay, fine. Hey, emergency door. Should go do that item too. Soon enough. I'll give it another try. Try and figure out something going on here. Well, okay. I want the life steal affix on something. Toothpick only comes in handy when there's like a million enemies in one place. Yeah, there's like, and even then, I feel like there's still better weapons for that. Nothing. Come on. Oh yeah, nothing. Okay, well, there you go. Using with the oven axe as a main. You know, that's true. Kill rhythm could probably work well. If I did kind of consider that, but yeah, that's the whole thing though, where I don't, is the damage on a non-charged up hit, because yeah, the hits here are still not amazing. It just sort of feels like if I want to do that, don't I want to just use Scythe Claw or something, right? Throwable objects carries anything. Well, I mean, throwable objects. Yeah, stun time is always very effective when using a slow weapon like this one. That's probably the way to go, right? And that usually is... I feel like that's true for every single survival weapon, but, well, this is a survival weapon. It'll synergize well with that. All right. Let's give it the old college try here then. Consider using an ice weapon, a secondary weapon, frost blast, ice bow. Yeah, its shields are pretty good though. Although shields I definitely could use a lot more. Never really get enough value out of those things. You know, that's another one of those things that I've been thinking about just doing a stream. Just like a few streams here and there of various weapons and then doing like a proper run afterwards. Sort of like I did with the Trident here. I thought that was a pretty good way to... let's just go with like what doesn't kill me. I was using that last time. I kind of liked it. Building tonic, ice armor, health mutations so you can just charge, no worries. I mean, that could work. Certainly. Let's just see what we got here. See what happens to come up in shops and whatnot. Try making toothpick work and it only went well with throwable objects. Yeah, so just stuns, heavy stuns. Oh, right, I have roll 4. I was wondering what that green was for a second, but right, I have roll 4. Poison. All right. Well, we'll see where we're going with this one. That's as boring as it gets. Yeah, and I mean, you know, that's the entire thing. But it's also true that, hey, it's boring only because you do it so much because it works, right? I'm not trying to make this an interesting weapon. I'm trying to make it a workable weapon. Okay. Yeah, and right now shouldn't even bother going for... I feel like I shouldn't even bother going for like the critical hits. Regular hits should be good enough. Of which, you know, I'm just noticing... You know, like weirdly long stun times when I'm hitting enemies with the toothpick right now. That's just something that I've never noticed with this weapon. I felt like those enemies were getting stunned for a long time when hitting them. But then again, there's not really a whole lot of enemies I'm hitting right now that aren't getting killed in one hit. Let's see how that's kind of going. Doc, did you try the Balatro demo? Balatro? What is that? I am very curious now. Could maybe get some wood poison synergy. I mean, I do already have some. Yeah, sure. Toothpick stuns enemies and knocks them miles out of range. Wow, it's weird that I never even noticed that. Huh. I mean, yeah, and unfortunately, it's just like as good as stun is. Oh, yeah, so it does. Okay, so I guess it doesn't say strike harder by charging your attack. Toothpick will be broken for 6 seconds. Cannot be under yeah, it says nothing about doing that. Okay, so I guess like the basic. I never even realized that the basic combo you should use is hit once and then charge up. Huh. That is something I've never even noticed. Well, I guess that shows how much I actually end up using this weapon, right? There you go. Huh. Yeah, if you don't explicitly tell me in the description there, takes me an unreasonably huge amount of time to notice. Whatever. Good help to read the wiki for stuff like that? I guess. Though. I still want to try and get... Bloodthirsty Shield's not bad. Well, I want to get some sort of healing here. Come on now. It's a fun game based on poker? Poker-based roguelite. Huh. Now, I don't know how to play poker. Yep. I don't. So, should I skip it? I mean, I know about like some of the basic stuff. I don't know how to play either. I know about some of the basic stuff, like you got your flushes and straights and pairs or whatever. But I don't know how to play poker. So, yeah. Not really one for card games. What can I say? Get over here. Not good enough. On like real life and poker games, straight is good. Anyway, you don't need to know. I mean, I'm sure that like, yeah, any sort of video game is going to teach me. I certainly I have learned more complex, more ridiculous things in video games than pretty much I assume any card game is going to teach me that isn't, you know, like Magic the Gathering or whatever. However, I don't know. Should I? Ah, sure. You know what? I love this oh. Yeah, sure. Ah. No, you don't. Okay. Oh, I love this variation on the... You know what? Yeah, I really just want this. I love this variation on the cursed chest. Never get to see it. So let's just go with this. Kitty, no. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like... This is a fire and oil combination. It's really good, though. Also, I do want that money. I don't know how I missed that there, but whatever. It's fine. I don't know, I don't really play a whole lot of, There we go. Don't really play a whole lot of card games entirely. Okay. Where are you? Where are you over there? Ugh. Wait, let the fire do its filthy, disgusting work over here, I suppose. Hey, Cat is good at applying oil. That is true. But you know what's also good at applying oil? The thing specifically built to apply oil. I don't want to do this. There you go. Okay. Well, I don't like taking curses, especially in this area, comparatively. But compared to pretty much anywhere else in the game, that's not true. I hate taking curses anywhere. But I also hate taking curses in here, so the sentence I said remains true. Anyway. What am I talking about? I didn't die. Okay, there we go. The words have been said. Step 1, cover your cat in oil. All right, done. Slay the Spire is a card game. Yes. I've played card games on the channel. I played several. We got like Concrete Jungle. We got Phantom Dust. We got like One Step from Eden. I played a lot of card games. Y'all love making me play card games. Inscription, of course. But that doesn't mean that I necessarily go out of my way to go play card games myself on my off time. You know? Was Phantom Dust a card game? Absolutely it was a card game. You make a deck and everything. Like, don't you remember that? It's like, yeah, there's like different types of... I mean, yeah, it's like a live action RPG card game, but it is a card game. It is absolutely a card game. Yeah. One Step from Eden. I mean, yeah, that's also, I would say... Also sort of a little bit more of a different take on a card game, but a card game nonetheless. Okay, everybody get over here and let me do parries. Or not, whatever. Yeah. I don't even know what I really want here. Hey, extra powerful cat. That also spreads oil, but I don't want it. Okay, I remember very little. I remember everything about Phantom Dust. That game was very goofy. Only pale imitations. Yeah. And the way that the main character had to be... God, just everything about like the design of the characters. And the main character had to be a silent protagonist, so it was super goofy. So like you always saw these like really wild, nonsensical things happening, but the main character was just like, oh. What a dumb game. Anyway, had a lot of fun with it. And Dust was great. Really inventive sort of mechanics and everything like that. So the fact that you would even question if it was a card game, I think shows how different it was compared to so many other that exist on the market. Also, it's really weird and dumb. So, you know. Good stuff, good stuff. Anyway. Come on now. Ugh. I'm just, you know what, I'm just going to use the potion charge. I don't like it. I'm going to do it. Stupid slow weapons. Happens every time. Anyway, what we're talking about. Consider Circle of the Moon a card game then? No, because you did... That's just because there's like literally cards that exist in there. I might as well consider Secrets of Grindia a card game in that case. Because cards play a huge part of the plot of that game. It is like the crux of the game, in fact. Okay. It's like there's no like deck customization or planning or synergistic stuff with that. It's just like, no, there's cards. You can use them as like buffs. I mean, Secrets of Grindia. Well, we'll see if it ever comes out in fall. I don't know. The game's been going for like 10 plus years now. I feel like this is just kind of par for the course. How long was I saying, hey, when's Lost Ark coming out? Now that's been like 3 years. Still more likely to come out than Silksong. There you go. I said it. That's right. You heard me. You heard me right. Is the new chapter out yet? I mean, the new chapter should be the last chapter for the game, barring, you know, of course, bonus super content. So when that comes out, it's like the game is going to be mostly content complete, as far as I know. You want Berserker with this weapon? Okay, it's probably a good idea. Let's go take it. Yeah, I mean, I've already used the potion charge and everything. Why not? All right, do I want to continue going on? Let's just keep going with this. Any recent DC updates? Nope, not at all. We're still waiting on it. Like David Byrne would say, we're still waiting. At least we still have Deltarune Chapter 3. Yeah, and Titanfall 3 is coming out right around the corner. And I hear they got a nice big update for TF2 soon enough as well. Just let me just... Oh, it's coming! It's coming, everybody! Oh, I did that too hard. Melanie, they're gonna do a Nintendo Direct where they reveal all this stuff. Or I don't even know what are like the big where do people even announce video games these days now? Okay, there we go. I don't want to think about Titanfall. Look, we don't want to acknowledge it. Titanfall's great. Titanfall fucking kicked ass. But it's like, we're never going to get a Titanfall 3. It's never going to happen. And I don't want it to be that way, but it is. Nobody wants it like that. Everybody wants to see more. I've never even played Titanfall, and even I want to see Titanfall 3. Hey, look, if it can happen for Pikmin, it can happen for Titanfall, right? Probably not. Let's be real here. I was actually like looking yesterday at the Geometry Dash just everything that's going on with Geometry Dash after that game got updated for the first time in, what was it, 7 years? It's like, man, boy, not having these video games, it's like it does something to a person. Just like, I feel like the government should be stepping in to try and prevent Geometry Dash 2.2 from ever happening again. Are you looking forward to it? Absolutely, I'm looking forward to Windblown. Whenever that happens, be coming out. They said early this year, so yeah, who knows. Whenever it comes out, of course, I'll be playing it. Now, I do not have, as we all know, loyalty to companies or anything like that. But at the same time, they have made a good game, so I don't see any reason why I'm not going to at least enjoy this, if nothing else. We'll see. Just got to couch those expectations a little bit more. Okay, anyway. I mean, having the curse gone should make it a lot easier, just in general. Give me so many... See, look at Berserker doing work there. Yeah, you know, if I'm not going to get stunned, this is definitely the way to go, right? It is, I never really think too much about Berserker, to be honest, but it does really work effectively. And I'm sure, you know, if you haven't played the game for 2,000 hours like me, being able to defend against the sort of incredible damage that you get here is probably fairly effective, just by itself. But then again, you gotta be pretty aggressive with this, and I know that's not the easiest thing. Damn, really. I know that's not the easiest thing to do for a lot of people that play video games, period. Damn, though. Ah, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it safe here more than anything else. Okay. Berserker, like that guy, Butts. Yep, like the protagonist of Final Fantasy V. Butts. Oh, come on now. There you go. Okay, there we go. That is his name. It is his name. It's true. It's not. But that was what they gave him his name for when he was first introduced. Which is still very funny. There's Trident. Okay, come on. Give me something here. I know you got it. You got the stuff, man, don't you? Doesn't got the stuff. Hey, that's actually a pretty good Panchak. But not one that I'm going to be using here, obviously. Now, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, that's right. Silk Song's never coming out, and you're just going to have to eventually face that. It's like I got to have the same conversation that Luigi had with Mario in Bestified. I love that game. Anyway, what a great game, by the way. I just want to say that again. All right. Actually, still even more things that I could do that I was told about after I finished that series, but it's just like, oh, I feel like I feel like I've done enough. I feel like Bestified has been Bestified, truly. Panchak is so busted. It's a good weapon. Not my favorite weapon, but it's a good weapon. Would absolutely use it if I wasn't doing a very particular run right now, you know? Let's try and get a... Right. For real. Ah, my God. Fine. I guess I'm not even going to bother with this then. Oh, right. That's why I need to bother with this. There you go. Oh, I'm never going to get my health back here, am I? Get that Shovel Knight skin in the castle map? Yeah, in the castle, if you attack the Shovel Knight portrait with a shovel weapon. I mean, you know, it's exactly what you expect, really. Ancient Sewers. These are... Let's just go to the... I forgot what the two choices were here. Yeah, let's go to the Ramparts. Oh, you mean Luigi had with Red Luigi? Yeah, I mean what Green Mario had with Red Luigi. That one. Dark Knight played Hollow Knight 8 times. Why is it? Look, you're not going to sacrifice me. I'm not the so. Go back and try sacrificing Mossbag again. You'll work this time. Trust me. I'm not just saying this to try and get you to not do that to me. No. I'm already having a hard time. Watch Windblown get delayed for years. It's like, no. Update for TF2 is shutting down the fan remake. Oh yeah, they were doing like a was it the VR one or something I saw? I don't know. That entire like thing looking at the Geometry Dash stuff just like led me down an entire rabbit hole of the fans that have been waiting too long. It's like the Stephen King story, The Jaunt, except for video games. It's been too long. We live in this now. It was good stuff. All right. Now is a port to a newer engine? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Like, TF2 has been around for, what, 15? Actually, God, it's been around for, like... what? It was, like, mid-2000s, I think, that TF2 came out specifically. Damn, it's been a while. So it's like, yeah, I have not been keeping up on news related to that. They've already been sacrificed twice. We need more. You can't just... Why me? I'm not even somebody... Like, just because Dead Cells came out at roughly the same time that Hollow Knight did, that doesn't make them the same game. And just because I've played it several times, that doesn't make me a worthy sacrifice. Ooh, I'll take that. Absolutely. Legendary version. I still think that is still so wacky to me that it's just like everybody was all like, oh yeah, Dead Cells versus Hollow Knight. They're really not that similar games. And I can say this is a person who has played a lot of both and has like basically a YouTube channel based around playing Dead Cells for the most part. I keep trying to make it other things, but whatever. As I always say, it's just like, damn, this is still a really great game to base a channel around. Take that, everybody who only played, like, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Who chose the right one? It's me. I did. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, like, I have a new Bendy and the Ink Machine coming out, right? Longer than some people in chat have been alive. Actually, probably true. I would not kick you out if you were born in the year, born like the month after TF2 existed, probably. I don't know. I would have to do the math. What is Bendy and the Ink Machine? Oh, don't worry about it. You might be knowing more about it than you want to soon enough if you follow the channel. No, you won't. I'm not. It's not happening. Benny is dead. That's not what I said. Anyway. Yeah. Buzzcutters, whatever your name is. Horror game for Zoomers. Yeah, but it's a horror game that came out in what, like 2015 originally? No, it was like 2017, right? Because I remember it was also working off of the buzz of Cuphead finally coming out, which was, yeah, that was another one that was in production for a really long time. Good stuff. Good times. Good times. Jack Spasdy, whatever you just said there, yeah. But he makes a cameo in every independent horror game. Jack Eyeball or whatever his name is. Just like, even if I don't think that he's ever even played the video game or has any interest in ever playing the video game, he gets a cameo in there. It's weird. I don't know how he got to be that guy. I want to know how I can get to be the guy who cameos in, like, it's me, Garten Ban Nab Ban. I'm from the Garden of Ban series. Here I am doing voice act. This is my voice reel. Hey, you kids, get out of my kindergarten. Hey, you adults, also get out of my kindergarten. Come on, you Fork Brothers, hire me. He does, yeah, he was in like Poppy Playtime. He was in, I think he was in a couple of the Puppet Combo games. He was... Oh God, there's definitely other games that I can think of that he was in, but those are the two that immediately come to mind. Yeah, he was in one of like the little FMV sections for Poppy Playtime specifically. I do very much remember that. It's like pretty much anytime you hear a guy with an Irish accent, it's just like, just look to see. It's like, is he? Oh, was that Jack Eyeball? It's like it probably was. You'll be perfect for Ban Ban. Hey, Sheriff Toadster, put that first-person main character down. I don't like that you're hurting them? Would I not like that, or would I like that? Make sure you keep this entire thing in the line read. Okay. It's like, I'm sure it's can I just like go look this up on my phone or something really quick? Jacksepticeye horror cameo. First thing is that he retiring. Is he retiring, or is that is that just everybody being all like, hey, that Matt Pat guy and Tom Scott is retiring? Game cameo. There we go. Okay. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Oh my God. Oh my actual God. Holy shit. Okay. So, oh no, these are all the games that he played on the channel. These are not all the games. I thought these were all the games that he was a part of, and it's just like there's like 300 or something in here, and I was going to be very shocked. Okay, so he was in Bendy and the Ink Machine, he was in The Escapists, and he was in Pinstripe too. I swear there's more than that. Whatever. I'm done. We spent too much. I've already spent too much time looking at things on YouTube. This is made for the worst video that I've ever put up on this channel. Too bad all the voice actors are Russian or something. I could do a Russian voice. I can't do Russian voice acting. I thought all the developers. I mean, it's except for the very recent one. I thought all the voice actors for Garten of Banban were like the developers because they sound like developer voice actors. They sound like, hey, let's just go get Jeff over in accounting to do a couple lines here, like you would see back in the old PlayStation era games, which I actually sort of like, or like, you know, like a Dreamcast game or something. Sure. You haven't put up this video yet. Yeah, but when I do. Okay, anyway. There are plenty of worse videos on the channel. True. Remember, we got the entire podcast, Endophanera, of course. That is just the worst videos that could go up on the channel. Whoop. I'm okay. Try not to die here. Okay. Okay. I hate this. Is that a Yakov Smirnoff reference? Man, when I made that over on January 1st, I guess maybe people did actually know what I was talking about. Okay. Impaler episode has you talk about Vor a lot. Wait, what? The Impaler episode? I mean, I feel like you did probably like several episodes of various things. The DJ on V-Rock was their director back in Vice City. Yeah, it's like that just used to be like a thing that people did. Oh, we don't need the voice actors. We'll just go get somebody from the studio. Because video games, it took a while until video games had budgets of any variety. Seemingly. Okay. Some obvious notable exceptions. All right. Okay. Thing is, he's good. Oh, that's not necessarily to say that you have to be bad. It's just more often than not, you're not very good. I mean, there are so many just absolutely atrocious voice acting jobs that I would definitely attribute to that. Okay, there we go. But yeah, Garten of Banban, continuing that tradition. Keeping that tradition alive, baby. I guess we're just going to go with a regular route type of thing here. Here's some more Help Me, I'm Unemployed rock, which is Mega Man 8 had the best voice acting. That was, I mean, I think that was that one even like just the people people that worked on the game, or was that one like the old English voice acting in Japan thing of just grab some guy off the street that knows English, because that's how they used to do it back in the day. That's where we got like a Symphony of the Night and everything voice acting. Just like, hey, you're in Japan and you know English. Voice actor for our game. Okay, DMC actually did have real people. Just because they had some weird line readings doesn't mean that they weren't professional voice actors. Come on now. There you go. That's not that amazing of damage, let's be real. Okay. Oh, right. It does actually stun enemies. I've completely forgot about that again. I was too busy trying to figure out the voice acting credits for Jacksepticeye. A guy who I have literally never watched any video of ever. And only know about him for cameoing in horror games. There you go. Now then, why did I talk about Vor in the Impaler episode? That's the real question. Impaler is not really a weapon that I would normally associate. I keep forgetting. With that. Okay. You need to find the energy crystals, Mega Man. Okay. Find Dr. Wily. Why am I even? Like, this is so... There. Alright, I don't really have the what doesn't kill me up now, do I? I feel like I can probably just get more damage if I just, continue to go for parries. Don't die too. There. We find Dog the Wowie. It's not Docta, it's Dogta. I guarantee you. Dogta Wowie. Anyway. Sad how the shield's a better weapon here. Yeah, well. It is what it is. That's the toothpick. It is what it is. All right. Don't know why, but when I first got into Dead Cells, I watched your videos, and that one stuck in my memory. Why? Look, there's like... Look, I can't really fault you. Sometimes you just get weird things that you remember very vividly. But why does it have to be specifically the Vor conversation? The conversation. We are running out of It Is What It Is. Please go to the... Please replace the It Is What It Is cartridge. There is no more copium left. We did talk extensively about, Silk Song in this episode. So, like, what am I going to say on there, right? Damn it, it's so good. Like, look at it. It's just tearing through these fools. Ow. You can't just turn this into a gold shield run, although I really want to. Chat, what do you... No, we gotta do the thing. It's just... Look at it go! Look at it go! And I'm getting good healing from it too and everything. God, give me the copium again. Yeah. All right, but no. We got a job to do here today. Go ahead. No. Let's see what we got here, though. I'm feeling risky. And honestly, I don't know why. Why do I want to do this? Well, we're doing it. Oh, it's such a bad idea. Or maybe it's a great idea. You don't know. Kurt. Think about it like this. I'm really getting the real big boy. Get out of here, birds. I'm going to get killed by a bird if I do this. I'm feeling bird death happening. I can do this. I know I can do this. I don't like this though. Okay, here, I can get a good refresher here. All right. There you go. Okay, yeah, not too bad. I still do not like taking curses in the shrines, but you know what? And then I got hit right there. Good stuff, good stuff. Look, I don't like taking curses in the shrines, but at least I was able to make that one work there. Thanks for launching me right up to this platform, by the way, Snake Man. Okay. Is there any chance at all that I'm going to be able to get the toothpick work? Oh, doesn't matter. Almost died. Yeah, well, almost doesn't count. Now does it? But you're a bird. Yeah, hey! Birds attack other birds in the wild all the time. They're not just like a huge congregation of buddy dudes. No, it's a vicious world out there. Okay. Hand hook. Should I get the car door hook hand? I don't know. Anything y'all see in here that you're just like, wow. Name one example. I'm gonna actually, you know what? Since this is the fact-checking episode, I'm gonna go look up birds that eat other birds. No. Birds that eat other birds. Here we go. What bird eats other birds? Some bird species that are known to eat other birds are raptors, such as eagles, hawks, and falcons. These birds of prey have sharp beaks and talons that enable them to catch and consume other birds. Additionally, certain types of owls are known to prey on smaller birds. Okay, well there you go. Falcon, eagle. Oh yeah, I was wondering. It's just like, do you like the hand hook? Has a pretty bad reputation. It's the only one in town. I mean, I was wondering if there's any sort of like very specific example. Like, yes, the bird-eating falcon loves eating other birds. You know. Like, I want to know about like a specific bird. Like the cannibalistic super turkey or something like that. The cannibalistic super turkey loves eating other turkeys. It is known as the turkey squared due to its insistence on having a diet primarily consisting of other turkeys. 19, not too bad. Hey, okay, but yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. The point is that I'm trying to make here is that I as a bird can also dislike other birds. I mean, it's also, you know, a territorial thing and all that sort of stuff too, right? It can be more than one thing. The natural world is a real wild and wacky place. And things are difficult out there. As a firebird, don't you roast most of them? Yes, and then I eat them. I just talked about how I was eating a bunch of chicken yesterday, for God's sake. Like what more do you want from me here? Okay. And I'm going to continue to do that. You just watch. Even Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, I don't know if I would eat a bird man. Am I at that level just yet? Chat, tell me. Am I above cannibalism yet? Yes. Okay, thank God. Ugh. I was really worried you were going to be like, no. I think you'd be really into How does it always keep coming back to cannibalism? Around here on the Dr. Inferno Firebird channel, we like two things. One, just absolutely distressing conversations about Vor. And two, eating people. Yeah, we know. It does seem like those two are the same, but they're not, actually. And occasionally talking about Silksong and making fun of people who still think Silksong exists. It doesn't. Now, Silksong ain't heard that name around here for over 10 years. Okay. Enjoy. Hey, birds and lizards do not get prion diseases. Only mammals do. That's why birds and lizards can eat other things. And we don't know if Harvey Birdman can have prion diseases. Besides, just like you would normally know if somebody has a prion disease. Look, I've done a lot of research into what exactly, causes that sort of diseases here. Army Hammer has cannibalism fetish. I did not know that. Also, I don't know how I would. Anyway, how does that work? I don't really know exactly, but apparently it's like, yeah, what the major reason why you don't want to do cannibalism is due to the potential presence of prion diseases, which can just kind of randomly spring up in people. It's obviously also a genetic thing and everything like that. I mean, it's like, but, can just be something that sort of spontaneously appears randomly in a person. And that's why you don't do cannibalism. However, it's just like, yeah, apparently lizards and birds are just completely free of that sort of thing. Don't have to worry about it at all. So they are free to eat as many other lizards and birds that they want to. Is autophagia considered cannibalism? That's a question that I think scholars have debated for centuries. And my way in on the subject, for whatever it's worth, really. I mean, I am a doctor, but I'm not really that sort of doctor. I would say no. All right. I think cannibalism is the cause of the laughing disease. I don't know what that is. The prion diseases are like Huntington's disease. Or like a Jakob Creutzfeldt disease. So, if you're wondering about that. Anyway, maybe you were wondering about that. I don't know. Only certain proteins can misfold into contagious prions, from what I understand. So birds might just not have any of those sort of proteins naturally. Yeah, I think that's something like what it is. I could not tell you the exact reasoning. I'm going to be honest. I did not look. As soon as I understood the sort of dangers that would come about from cannibalism, I sort of was like, okay, I got it. Cannibalism, or, of course, like indiscriminate eating of other mammals, of course. Like a mad cow disease, for example. If you were to eat a cow infected with like a mad cow disease, or like a chronic wasting disease in terms of deer, that is, I think it's called like variant Jakob Creutzfeldt disease, something like that. It is, but it is effectively like the same sort of disease. So, Doc was considering it otherwise. I mean, no, you just got to be careful. It's as simple as that. I mean, I was wondering if specifically what I was wondering is like a variant diseases like that and everything. Oh, it's Kuru. Yes, that was okay. That was. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Okay. Oh, what was I saying here? Yeah, it's like I was wondering specifically if like eating human flesh specifically would cause you to develop prions in your system, like over time for whatever reason consuming human flesh would make it more likely that you would get that. But no, it's just that you have to be very careful about what sort of people you do eat. In the same way that, you know, we do with like any sort of a meat industry. It's just like you have to clear things. There have to be guidelines for like what you follow so that you don't get sick because of that sort of stuff. Isn't it the brains? It's like I think it develops faster or something like that if you eat the brain versus if you eat any other part, but it's just like every part of the body I think has prions in it. Then somebody can fact check me on this. It's the thing is, it's like, yeah, like the existence of something like Kuru, I believe, was just like it randomly occurs. It's like spontaneous, like genesis for the. How did I get killed? Was that cursed? I was cursed. I forgot about that. Whoops. Well. I wasn't even paying attention. I was trying to think too much about this. I was thinking too much. I totally forgot I was cursed. I wasn't even considering that. I was thinking too much about eating brains. What can I say? Prion that normally kills people ends up killing people by replacing large amounts of brain tissue with prion proteins, which is why brains are more dangerous. Thank you. I thought it was something like that. Like it's a nervous system disease. So it's like technically you can get it from any part of the body, but it's like, yeah, something like the brain is going to have a larger concentration of it. Thank you. Okay, I thought that's what it was. Did a project on it. How many? Oh, also, thank you, Sniperholic. Finally catch a live stream. I've been following for years, never seen you live. Much love for all the joy you brought me through my days. I hope all is well. Yeah, we're just talking about cannibalism here. You know, the usual. Hey, thanks for coming by. Sniperholic. Hope you're enjoying the cannibalism discussion. If you ever want to eat a person, do a thorough health check of them to make sure that you don't get any sort of diseases doing such a thing. Anyway, we're going to end the episode there. Y'all have a great day, and y'all have a good meal after this. Also, I'm going to go pee. Let's do another run here. I don't know what else, but something certainly. So, like, what? Anybody got any suggestions on what they want to see here or whatever? Because like I am just right now considering Gold Shield Lunacid. You just want to do like a regular old? Do you want to? You know what? I think that'd be fun. I think hand hook. We can do a hand hook. toothpick run. We can do more I feel like like I was talking about earlier. Okay, what I kind of wanted to do was I wanted to do like a stream as sort of like the initial run for toothpick, and then off screen I'm gonna do a better run. That sort of deal. Might be fun doing a little bit more shield focused run. Yeah, sure. Let's see what we got. Turn on everything otherwise. I'm not done yet. Just because I finished a run, that doesn't mean anything. All right. Okay, here, let's also put this one up on YouTube. Why not? Do a few in a row, right? Okay, those toothpick runs, not really working out super well. But one of the things I did realize was that it was pretty fun playing with the gold shield. Now, this is not really going to be a gold shield specific run, but I am just going to be doing more shield focused stuff here today. It's been a while. It has been some time. Hey, Hook Hand again. It's been some time since I've done just like straight up shield. So why not? Besides, I feel like I need to get back into actually using shields for their intended purpose now that I'm sort of technically almost adjacent to being out of doing specific runs at this point. Of course, it would help if I actually did use the shield correctly. There you go. Okay, whatever. Let's get the Rhythm and Bazooki out here, at least for the initial elites that I'm going to be fighting, if nothing else. Still planning to do that, yeah, don't worry. It's just like we're doing this right after the toothpick runs. It's just like I'm still going to do a toothpick run eventually. I'll just figure that out a little bit later on, right? There you go. Parry everything. Parry the world. Get all the parries around here that you could ever want. Get that triple parry against 3 rats in a row like that. It doesn't do damage, though, to the... It doesn't really reflect back explosions like that, right? Thankfully, it's like, yeah, chaining parries together. It does work pretty effectively now, doesn't it? Not always, though. Whatever. Parry God run. Yeah, we'll see. You know me. I'm never really somebody that does a whole lot of parry gameplay in much of anything. You know, it's funny because, yeah, like even everybody talks about like, what's a Gwyn so easy if you just parry all of his attacks. I was never able to do that in the original Dark Souls. I just fought him normal style, baby, and not even worrying too much about, hey, how am I going to be able to like deal with his many attacks? It's like, whatever. And it is a harder fight, just in general. But I also found that it was still a fun fight. Man, I gotta go finish Lies of P. I'm just remembering, like, I really have been putting that one off for a while. Spend too much time doing Strangers of Paradise. Yeah, you know what? I just finished up with Bestified. What series would y'all want to see, like, making a comeback next? You got any opinions? Because it's just like I have several that obviously I want to do, but... Oh, come on now. Lunacid? Lunacid is not an ongoing series. One of the ongoing series. Pick one. I was thinking just go back to Pocket Kingdom. Finish that one up. It's not even a very long game in the first place. Oh, I hate... Why is everything one of these guys elites? By the way, parry run going really well so far, right? I am out of practice, it seems. Like, quite a bit. Noita? Yes, but there was no final episode. I can go put final on that episode there. If that's your only concern. Oh, my God. Man, we might just be going right to doing another one immediately here anyway. At least at this rate. Okay. There you go. Now, look, this just means that there's so many of these. There you go. So many things attacking me right now. Anyway. There was no final episode. One Step from Eden. I want Lies of P. You know what? You said this, the only one person gave me an actual thing, so we're gonna go finish up with Lies of P next. One of the things I've been kind of doing lately, I'm sure you probably noticed, is sort of like grouping up stuff to try and have several episodes out at a time, rather than, you know, focusing on one episode and then going to the next one. I just feel like that's a lot easier for me. I don't know why I'm doing, for example, 2 episodes right now of Dead Cells. Might try and do that a little bit more often. We'll see. In the meantime, though, what's the plan? What's a good parry route? You know, Toxic Sewers. I think I can make this work, because that is a pretty effective strategy, even against like Conjunctivius and everything like that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with it. Hey, you could have at any point in time just said an actual suggestion rather than saying Noita or something. That's not an ongoing series. That is a series that has ended. Come on now. I give you the keys to the channel and you just throw them right away. You throw them right back at my face. You know what? Let's go here. I want the curse chest. I actually do kind of feel like doing that this time, and worst comes to worst, we'll just go restart the run. It's fine. Hey, Tea Time, welcome to what might be a great run or a terrible run. Or a great and terrible run. I don't know. There's a good equal chance of both. Or equal chance of neither. All right. What? We'll see. Hey, we even got like, I guess it's not like that's the legendary outfit for the 4-cell outfit for fighting the concierge. I thought for a second that was the gold outfit one that you got for paying a lot of money in the very first area. Thematically appropriate, but nah. You know what? I want Void Stranger. Too late. You can get, when I finish up with Lies of P, I'll do another impromptu poll. And then maybe you can say that time. Like, I do want to get back to Void Stranger, though. It's just, so many cutscenes. That's kind of the big thing. A lot more story in that game than I thought there was going to be. A lot more story. Bro. Okay, fine, then. You want to make me do... Okay, well, there we go. I just love One Step from Eden. Too bad. That series was complete. I beat Seraph and everything. You saw the underboob. Did you not see the underboob? Wait, it has things other than big boobs.